In 2016, a group of entrepreneurs led by Billy McFarland came together to attempt something extraordinary, creating a music and arts festival on a remote tropical island, never before attempted. Long story short, the first attempt did not go as planned. And that is how Billy McFarland lets everybody know that he's doing Fyre Festival too. Let me give you guys the TLDR on Billy McFarland, okay? Very, very quick, simple for those that don't know who Billy McFarland is. Billy McFarland is the infamous organizer for Fyre Festival. He was sentenced to prison for like 6 years for wire fraud related charges. In 2017, there was this music festival that he was organizing and essentially leading along with Ja Rule by the name of Fyre Festival. Now, this involved a festival that where a lot of influencers, people on YouTube, Instagram influencers, TikTokers, you know, all these people were invited and they were going down there, and it was said to be kind of one of those highly anticipated events of the year. I would even say similar to what Coachella is, right? But for the young people, they were supposed to go to the Bahamas for like this festival of a life where they were going to meet celebrities and, you know, enjoy life. Well, a lot of these attendees were promised luxury stays, luxury rooms. They were promised luxurious food and, you know, amenities as well as drinks, all kinds of things. Well, what really happened is that they winded up staying in like FEMA-like tents, and they were given basic food like ham and cheese sandwiches. There was alcohol. There was a lot of alcohol, right? Now, this is where the fraud really happened for Billy McFarland and what really got him in trouble. So the festival was heavily advertised with celebrities promising lavish accommodations and experience. What people found was that there was just so much mismanagement, misrepresentation, and lack of resources, which I'm going to be honest with you, I think that that's what we're seeing with Fyre Festival too. The fact that you could call something Fyre Festival when the first didn't even happen. So once the festival was over, which by the way, a lot of people were stranded there wasn't a whole lot of flights going in and out to the Bahamas. The people of the Bahamas were very upset as well because there was a disaster that was left as well. They had to do a lot of cleanup. There was a lot of people that were impacted by this Fyre Festival event that never happened and the mismanagement that occurred afterwards. But this subjected Billy McFarland to lots of investigations and federal investigations and lawsuits as well. The government did charge Billy McFarland with wire fraud, which he did plead guilty to wire fraud related charges because he was defrauding investors and ticket vendors to this festival. And he was sentenced to like 6 years in prison. Now, let me just say that you would think somebody like Billy McFarland would have like understood. Like, you're behind bars, you're still under the supervision of the government. I don't think that Billy McFarland has definitely learned anything from his stay in prison. Like, the fact that you're having a Fyre Festival too is just amazing to me. Ja Rule was somebody that was heavily used in the first Fyre Festival, but apparently he was an investor to this and he lost some money. It was said that all of these investors lost a total of 26 million into this festival, that I have to kind of wonder, like, 26 million and nothing to show for it. Like, what happened to all that money? Where did all that money go? I mean, ask Billy McFarland, what did he do with all that money? Now, the Fyre Festival controversy, became subject of two pretty big documentaries that you'll find on Hulu and Netflix. Fyre Fraud on Hulu and Fyre, the Greatest Party That Never Happened. I think that's the one that I want. Billy McFarland has served almost 4 years of his 6-year sentence, and he's been out on release. And he's now involved in this new festival, Fyre 2, which is scheduled between May 30th to June 2nd of this year. And initially it was said it was going to be in Islas Mujeres in Mexico, but I don't know if that's going to happen. They moved it to Playa del Carmen, another part of Mexico. So let me just say this, all right, y'all, because I had an opportunity to look at Billy McFarland's IG, and people really buying tickets for Fyre Festival 2. Can somebody listen? If you bought a ticket, I'm not going to shame you, but I am going to question you. Because immediately when I hear Fyre Festival 2, knowing that the first didn't happen, should be the biggest red flag for anybody. But look, why don't we use Billy McFarland's words and let's review some of these videos that he has done to promote Fyre Festival 2. All right, let's go.
Good morning, everybody. We just announced on the Today Show that Fyre 2 is taking place April 25th through April 28th on a private island off of the Caribbean coast in Mexico. Ticket applications are available on firefestival2.com.
By the way, I should probably mention that the first Fyre Festival, people were promised refunds. Some people are still waiting for refunds because that Fyre Festival never happened. Yeah, so just so everybody's aware.
What's up, guys? Quick Fyre update. People have applied to buy 20,000 tickets since Monday morning, but the island only holds 3,000 people.
You know what? I'm gonna need people to like Billy, you're gonna have to show like receipts. Who bought 20,000 tickets? I mean, I definitely believe that there would be people out there that would buy 20,000 tickets, but like I'm that person who says you need to show me some receipts, because this is how this works, right? He tells social media that people bought this many tickets, and then there's this like heightened thing about, ooh, I want to go, so I'm gonna buy tickets, so I'm gonna try to go, and yada yada yada. And then I just feel like he's pulling people's legs, by conveniently saying that people bought tickets. Do we have any receipts for that? Has he shown any receipts?
So we are moving on and focusing on booking talent. Drop a line. Who do you want to see perform at Fyre Festival 2?
Red flag. They didn't even have the talent yet. The talent should have probably been booked before the selling of the tickets, right? Because then you can do the promotion with the tickets. But like, there's no shame to this. I mean, people in the comments are saying no shame. Somebody said that they wanted to see Judy Garland.
Bruh.
Booked as talent. Even the people in the comments are eating his ass up. Seriously. But you literally, I don't get this. Like, you can't trust his face. No, you can't. Like I said, you book the talent before you start promoting. That's what you do.
What's up, guys? Quick.
And by the way, he says, when he says quick update, people have applied for 20,000 tickets, right? So in this application process, is there a fee? Is that fee refundable? I have a lot of questions, but let's go to the next.
What's up, guys? Quick Fyre update. $2 million tickets are live and for sale right now on our website. This is the first public Fyre ticket sale since our pre-sale last August, which sold out in 24 hours. Since we secured the dates and the locations last week, we've been working hard to put together what I think is the best festival lineup of all time. And I'll be sharing it first with our 2 previous pass holders. Link in bio.
This guy's like always walking. He's always going somewhere. And then he posted here, Fyre Festival update or Fyre update. First $1 million tickets are live. Did anybody purchase these? Or did they only reserve them? Did they reserve them through an application, as he said before? Somebody said in the comments, where do I send the check?
Guys, quick Fyre update. $2 million tickets are live and for sale right now on our website. This is the first public Fyre ticket sale since our pre-sale last August, which sold out in 24 hours. Since we secured the dates and the locations last week, we've been working hard to put together what I think is the best festival lineup of all time. And I'll be sharing it first with our 2 previous pass holders. Link in bio.
This is crazy. So this was posted September 26, 2024, by the way.
Hey guys, quick Fyre update. I just left a meeting with my partners and we've assembled the dream team to build Fyre 2. I'm about to send them all to live on the island for the next 6 months.
Hold up, wait a minute. He's going to send them all to live in the island for 6 months? The dream team?
Before we do, we definitely need a new Fyre doc. Comment your best idea for a title, and I'll pick a winner to come to Fyre 2 for free. Hey guys, quick fire update. I just left a meeting with my partners and we've assembled the dream team to build Fyre 2. I'm about to send them all to live on the island for the next 6 months.
What? How does he have this much money? Like, where is he getting this much money if that's what he's doing? This thing isn't like, guys, this guy was just released. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't even get like a full-time job. What has he been doing? That's what I want to know. What should the next Fyre documentary be called? Best answer in the comments. Get free Fyre, free tickets to Fyre 2. Somebody said it should be called Through the Fire. Oh, Lord have mercy. Rising from the Ashes. Somebody said it should be called We Didn't Start the Fire. Somebody said Fyre 2, here we go again.
Hey, what's up guys? I have a fire update. The team is on the island and it is safe to say things are already looking better than Fyre 1.
Okay, wait a minute. This was October 17, 2024. He's yelling the team is on the island. Which island? Because now we're, as I'm filming this is April 8th as we're talking, okay? Now, between October to April, it was said that they had issues with the island. They couldn't decide which island. Mexico was like, you're not coming out here to Islas Mujeres. So which one is he talking about? I'm so confused, but let's keep playing this, okay?
Unfortunately, luxury palapas have replaced the white FEMA tents. So I've been getting a lot of questions about the ticket packages. Let's start from the top with Prometheus. Prometheus literally stole fire from the gods and shared it with civilization. For those of you who believe that life is meant to be lived, the Fyre Prometheus Pass takes you pretty damn close to the sun. The Prometheus Pass comes with 8 tickets. Your entire group will be flown to the island privately, and you'll have your own yacht in the artist marina.
This guy's literally living in Greek mythology. That's it. See, I took Greek mythology, barely passed it in high school. This guy's living in there. He's literally living in Greek mythology.
But most importantly, the Prometheus Pass gives you access to everything that will make Fyre the most memorable weekend of your entire life. You and the artists will be bouncing around on seaplanes to neighboring islands, catching lobster, and coming together at night for intimate performances on your yacht, in remote cenotes, and even at this underwater bar.
Where is this place? Like, literally, this to me sounds like the plot of, like, y'all remember the movie The Beach? Okay, with like Leonardo DiCaprio, where it's like they're in this, except they actually went to an island that was like supposedly real but hidden from the maps, but it was like away from people. I feel like he's trying to reenact like The Beach. You know what I mean? What is going on here? Okay. Like it's funny, but honestly, if you think about it, I really think that there's this like delusional situation happening here. Like, this guy's not okay.
You have to free dive and hold your breath to get to. Ticket applications are live right now at fyrefestival2.com. Hey, what's up, guys?
He's literally skipping down the road. Like he's jumping.
Guys, I have a fire update. The team is on the island, and it is.
Let me move on. I feel bad. A little bit of me. But at the same time, I'm like, no, do I really feel bad? Because I honestly feel like these people are doing too much, okay?
Good morning, guys. I have the biggest Fyre update. The first Prometheus Pass just sold. If it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for all the ticket buyers, if it wasn't for the friends and families who innocently endure for the mistakes of their loved ones, we wouldn't have these second chances.
Okay, I need to know what idiot. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to know the idiot that bought the Prometheus Pass. You're gonna have your own little private yacht, and you're gonna fly in a private jet, and you're gonna do some underwater bars, and you're gonna be doing the most. I would keep track of what he's promising, because if he doesn't deliver, you are owed a refund. Even though the people that went to Fyre Festival 1 have not been paid, those people haven't been given their money back. So yeah,
my team wouldn't be here giving me the opportunity to build my dream as a means to spread fire around the world and to pay people back. I have a friend who's currently serving a 28-year prison sentence.
Oh, Lord.
And every single day we were together, no matter how tough things got, he would brag to me about how much of a saint his mother was and how hard she fights every day to take care of 5 kids. So starting today, 1% of all of the Fyre True ticket sales are going directly to the family and friends of incarcerated people.
Oh, okay. So he's using this to sell? You know, Billy McFarland should really get into politics. I think he would be a fantastic politician. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're in the replay and you're watching this live in the live chat. Don't you think he would be a perfect politician? Because he's really good. He's good. He's good.
We're starting with my friend's mom. We're going to make sure her 5 kids have every single thing they need for school. Thank you, guys, and let's go Fyre, and let's go Prometheus. Good morning, guys.
Prometheus. All right. Okay. Now, in between, I guess he's had a couple of like press conferences. Press conference 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's get into these press conferences. I have not watched this.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fyre Festival 2 experience. This is officially our kickoff. Very, very excited to present the people that are going to be today here with us. First of all, I would like to present the owner and the legitimate Fyre Festival creator, Billy McFarland. He's going to be on our screens any second now.
Oh, my goodness.
And he will be presenting everybody who are our partners and friends today. Thank you very much and welcome.
Oh, Lord.
Good morning, everybody.
He can't be there because he can't fly. Who are these people? Who? How much did you guys get paid for this? Let me know.
How's the sound quality?
Good.
Good.
Quite good.
Good morning. Good morning. I am live here from New York City, and I have to start by thanking Martina Beach Club. It certainly looks beautiful. I've been stuck in New York for a few years now, so you have no idea how badly I want to be there. I know we have some journalists here in person, but I do know that there are hundreds of journalists from around the world tuning in live right now and reporting on this. So I have one ask for you guys. If you could please stop reporting that Fyre 2 isn't happening so I can try to ask for travel permission. That would be really appreciated.
All right. So okay. All right then. So he wants to travel. We need to stop saying that it's not happening. Listen, Billy McFarland, we need some receipts. We need some receipts of the people that have purchased the tickets. I need to see some receipts, and then maybe we'll say it's happening. Okay. That's, yeah. And we also need to make sure that Playa del Carmen, Islas Mujer, all these places that you've been naming, that there's actually a location at this point. Oh, yeah.
In all seriousness, I'd like to thank all of my partners for making this happen. We have a few sitting here on stage. We have more in the audience. And then I am here at the USA headquarters in New York City. I'd also like to thank the special guests in the audience. We have representatives from the Secretary of Tourism, the Secretary of Economy, Secretary of Security, and Civil Protection. We thank you guys for your support and for all the guidelines to help make Fyre 2 successful. I think the biggest takeaway from us has been that your guys' home of Playa del Carmen is insanely beautiful, and the warmth of the residents here has literally breathed life into Fyre. Our relationships with Playa may be new, but I know I speak for the rest of the team when I say we couldn't ask for a better group of people. I'm going to hand this off to my partners in a minute, but before I do that, I'd like to share why I am here. Most importantly, I'm deeply sorry. I know I messed up, and I know that you all know that I messed up. I have a long road ahead to attempt to make right for all these wrongs, and that is why I'm here. I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to take the action and effort and to stop at absolutely nothing to make things right. What some of you don't know is that I spent 10 months.
Okay. This is just my thought. you might want to start making right by refunding people from the first Fyre Festival. Like start refunding those ones, okay? Those people.
In solitary confinement. Whenever anybody finds this out, the first thing they always ask is how I spent that time. The truth is, the best parts of those days were running in place in my prison-issued underwear, staring at the wall in front of me. The rest of the time was dreams and nightmares. And these dreams and nightmares, they were always about people. The dreams were about reuniting with a small group of people who always found ways to tell me that they loved me through the concrete walls. And the nightmares, they were of the people I wronged. The nightmares were of the mistakes that I made and that I let other people down. It made me sick day in and day out for 10 months to have to relive these moments. But it was in these 10 months of being stripped literally to nothing that I learned what truly matters. And people are what truly matter. What truly matters is turning these nightmares of how I let others down to doing everything in my power to be there and to support those people that believed in us and believe in Fyre. So for me, Fyre Festival 2 isn't about the glitz and the glamour. For me, Fyre Festival 2 is about a second chance to do right by the people around me and against all odds to fulfill my promises and to turn these nightmares into dreams.
Okay. All right. Well, see, I didn't hear this speech before. So it sounds like he was in solitary confinement at some point. This is, I guess, an opportunity for him to like rewrite things. I'm a realist, okay? I don't think that he needs to focus on this. I really, really think he needs to focus on doing his time, paying the restitution. If he's got extra, pay more, whatever it may be, right? And maybe getting a job, getting an actual job. That's okay. Like, it's okay to have a low profile, and it just seems like he seems like the personality that's unsatisfied with life. You know what I mean? Like he always wants more. And even now, is he trying to prove himself to the whole world that he can pull this off again, even though he didn't pull it off the first time? I just don't know. In Playa del Carmen, like why? I cannot with these people. Like, come on now, guys.
For the attendees and for the partners sitting on stage, Fyre Festival 2 is about being a dreamer, being a traveler, and being an adventure seeker from around the world and converging on Playa del Carmen to try to live like Jack Sparrow or to live like Lara Croft for 3 days. It's about embarking on adventures with your favorite talent and coming together at night to celebrate with music. Fyre Festival 2 is about the life-changing relationships and building core memories with like-minded individuals from around the world. Fyre 2 is about going against the grain. Fyre 2 is about swimming against the current. And Fyre 2 is standing up for what you believe to be true and to live the life that you want to live. None of this could be possible without these new partners. And I can't underestimate what they have been through. You guys have no idea the ridicule, the threats, the questions these partners have received on literally an hourly basis from family, friends, business associates, and journalists around the world.
But who are these people in the crowd? Did y'all get paid to go to this thing? Oh my goodness. Guys, should Billy get another chance? Should Billy get another chance? Let me know, guys, what you guys think in the comments. Should Billy get another chance?
But in the hardest times, when most people would quit or tap out, they stood up tall, they took the arrows, and they stood for what they believe in. So I'm not only proud to announce my partners because they're the best at doing music festivals. I'm proud to announce my partners because they stand for everything that Fyre represents. Like our attendees, we have a mission, we have a belief, and we will stand and fight through every adversity to make the impossible possible. Thank you very much.
Guys, this is giving timeshare conference. Have you guys ever been to like a complimentary, share vacation conference where they're like, we'll give you a free night stay at this hotel, but you have to sit here for 5 hours and listen to this, that, and then you have to let us sell you this, and you have to do X, Y, and Z. It's giving timeshare conference. These people must have been paid. This must have been that. They're like, listen, you just got to listen to this guy for like a couple hours. We'll give you this much, or we'll give you a free room, free night, free stay at this hotel. It's giving timeshare. It is.
Thank you very much, Billy. So if you want to present your partners, they are sitting here and they're ready to explain who they are, what they do best, and how they are bringing the best out of them to this experience.
Great. So I'd like to start with my partner from Fyre Festival, Mike Falb, and then we can move on to the rest of the partners based in Mexico.
Thank you, Billy. It's an honor to be here today representing Fyre Festival 2. I feel very lucky to be able to call Mexico and Quintana Roo my home for the last 6 months. And I'm even luckier to be able to call these incredible partners next to me today, my partners on Fyre 2.
Okay, so he really has been there for 6 months. Okay, hopefully he's getting paid for this time, because he should be. Just saying.
We are excited for this second opportunity to do Fyre. Fyre is not just an event, it's a movement. You don't attend Fyre, you become a part of it. I look forward to making history with all of you, starting on May 30th. I would now like to turn it over to one of my partners, Fernando.
Thank you, Mike. As you know, we have the authorities here. We are very happy to have this festival in Mexico, in Quintana Roo, in Playa del Carmen. We already have permits, so this is going to be very successful, and we are very happy to have the Fyre Festival, and Martina is going to have the biggest parties.
Yeah, but okay, there's like articles out here that are saying that this festival, they haven't gotten the permits, they haven't gotten anything. So is this going to happen or not? What's the deal?
Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Daniel Martin. The reason I'm here is because Billy gave me the opportunity this time to participate in Fyre Festival 2. And I gotta say, I'm very excited. This is super emotional. I mean, this is a huge thing that is happening. It's real. It's gonna take place in a few months. And I wanted to myself personally say to everybody that my company is hosting VIP guests and people from Prometheus, all our clients that are coming to the event. And I just want to make sure with everybody that my company, over the last 10 years working here in Riviera Maya, we've been working with over 120 luxury oceanfront villas all over the Caribbean and the best beach locations all over here. But the most important about this festival is that I think Billy chose the best destination. Playa del Carmen right now has become one of the unique places around the world with many different features for everybody. And I think everybody knows this place because of the beauty, the beauty of the Caribbean waters that we have here, the beauty of the Mayan ruins that we have, the culture, the gastronomy, the excitement about this place. It's a beautiful location that they choose for this festival, and I'm super excited to participate. But the most important, in our experience, what we create here is not just renting villas and yachts and experiences. We try to create something that transcends forever with all our hosts and everybody that come through us. And that's what we're going to do. I think that's the reason why he chose us, because we are the best here. We create something that is unique for everybody that they're going to be during this festival with us. And we're going to create something amazing during this time. So I'm pretty excited. Thank you.
Well, hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone that joined us on the live streaming. My name is Manuel Reta. I am the head of artists and commercial relations for Lost Nights. Lost Nights is a production arm for Fyre Festival 2, and we are extremely happy to have been hired by the Fyre team to create Fyre Festival 2 in...
Okay, wait. Lost Nights production team. All right. Listen, take notes, y'all. You guys really think this is happening? Let me know. Let me know.
In this amazing location, which is Playa del Carmen, from May 30 to June 2nd. Lost Nights brings 20 years of entertainment expertise to the table. Just this year alone, we've hosted over 30,000 people across the different private, public, and corporate events that we produce, not only in the area, but across the country and, well, across the world, to be honest. So we are very, very, very excited what we're doing here. We truly believe that we are going to create a memorable experience for everyone, not only for this edition but for many years to come. And we think we have found the Fire home here in Playa del Carmen. So we appreciate everyone's support, all of our partners. We appreciate Billy trusting on us, and we're very, very happy to be here creating this along with our partners and with the Fire team. So thank you for being here and thank you for the trust.
One of the most important things and the most exciting ones is we have a very, very special guest today. This is the Secretary of Citizenship Security, Mr. Tassinari. It's such an honor to have you here. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Would you like to say something?
Hi.
yeah, I have a question. How are y'all like standing behind this when this man like defrauded a lot of people? Like, how was he able to do this again? Listen, he said he's gonna deliver this time. Okay, he's got a whole team right here.
Really nice to meet you. Welcome to Carmen. De agradecerles antemano que bienvenidos sean todos ustedes aquí a Playa del Carmen. Nosotros ya en coordinación con todos el grupo
He's speaking in Spanish. He says, welcome to everybody, Playa del Carmen.
estamos viendo la cuestión de la seguridad que
He says he's overseeing the security.
parecen obviamente un evento formidable, muy a gusto y obviamente tranquilos y disfrutando como siempre es nuestra playa que tienen aquí ese espejo que tenemos en la parte de atrás, que es un lugar maravilloso y bienvenidos todos en este momento.
He's basically welcoming everybody. He said, behind me is the beach, of course, but I guess this guy's like securities.
Gracias.
And he thanks everybody.
Oh, we asked to the press to send over all their questions around the world. There are so many interesting questions that it was really hard to kind of like do it live. I'm going to read them out loud with.
Ooh, see? The press asks questions. Now listen, I'm here for the questions. That's what I'm here. I'm here for the questions, okay? I'm sure that they went through the questions and said, all right, this one right here talking about prison, get that out. Don't ask that. Don't say nothing.
Who's kind of like asking what, and I'm going to ask you guys to answer in regards of each one of them. Some of them are for Fire, some of them are for Last Night, some are for our business partners, and of course, the infrastructure and security is super important as well. So I'm going to start. Okay, so this is for Billy. How are you making sure that people feel that the catastrophe won't happen again? Why Mexico and why Playa del Carmen?
Thank you for the question. The process that we are embarking on for Fyre Festival 2 has been one of 7 or 8 years of maturation, both internally and externally through our brand. Most importantly, we are working with Lost Nights, who we believe to be one of the best festival production companies, not only in Mexico, but around the world. And throughout Lost Nights and through the local support, we found the ideal home in Playa del Carmen. Playa has the best beach clubs. It has some of the nicest hotels, not only in the Riviera Maya, but also throughout Mexico. And it is also the perfect home base for all of the activities and adventures that make Fyre so unique. And whether this is wake surfing with a top professional at the Mayan water park, doing ATVs throughout the jungle, or snorkeling with whale sharks, Playa del Carmen is this perfect environment to bring talent together, bring the talent off stage, and have them connect with our guests from around the world.
Thank you. Madison Malone from the New York Times is asking, has the event been issued the necessary permits by the local government? Who, if any, are confirmed performers for the event? And how many attendees are you looking to, how many attendees are you planning on for the event?
Let's go. It's a good question.
Right. This is Billy's, and I think it's also about our hosts. So which one do you want to answer first? Like, do we have the local permits? Of course we have. Like, I'm very, very impressed by our local partners. Ferb, you want to go into that?
As I already told you, we have the local permits and the event is going to be successful and we are happy to have it here. And this is why we have the authorities here. We have the security. We will have the security and everything is going to be perfect.
All right. Okay.
So, oops, sorry. Mike or Billy, how many people are we going to hosting for this?
We're going to be, I'll take this. We'll be hosting 1,800 guests for Fyre Festival 2, and then approximately 40 performing artists.
40.
Last and not least, I think this is the white elephant in the room. What's happening with the artists? When are we going to tell the world our lineup?
I can answer that if you want. The intention of this press conference is to state the basis of the festival, the foundation of it, okay? The security, the locations, the infrastructure, the hotels, okay? So this is the intention of today. The artists, the first release of artists will come next week. So please be attentive to it. Please follow us on our social media. You will get all the information. But as said, today it's about the foundation of the festival and nothing else.
Perfect.
Hold up. Okay. First of all, listen. That was March 28th. It's April 8th. It's been over a week, I think, right? Okay. Why are they selling tickets to an event whose talent hasn't been booked?
So in terms of handling like the logistics, I think that this is one of the most important things that matter to the audience right now, understanding how are we going to do things different this time and how are we guaranteeing this is an very memorable experience in years to come.
Well, is this on? Yes. The reality is that all of those doubts and concerns are fixed with a very simple thing. We're in Mexico. We're in the Riviera Maya. We're in Playa del Carmen. There is no lack of five-star hotels, five-star culinary experiences. There's everything that is needed here in order to have a successful event. So I guess those concerns are resolved with the location.
Right. Okay, so people from Los 40 Cancun are asking, Billy, what did you truly learn from the first Fyre Festival and how will you and your team guarantee it won't happen again?
Yes, Billy.
Thank you for the good question. The most important approach that I've taken since that 10-month solitary confinement stint and since founding the new partners and new team here for Fyre Festival 2 is it's about building long-term and deep relationships with both the partners of the company, the attendees of the event, and the local supporters in the region for which Fyre Festival will be held. I alluded to this earlier, but what has made me the most sick and unhappy with my past actions has been the lack of regard for long-term relationships and how I let people down along the way. So Fyre, most importantly, is about providing value to everybody who supports us, everybody who's involved, and everybody who wants to attend. And we are doing this to provide the most help. And whether it's one of our hotel partners, whether it's a beach club, or whether it's the content creator from New York who's taking the chance to travel down to Fyre Festival 2, we are here to form these long-term relationships, to make core life memories, and to grow with each other in the years to come.
Thank you. Okay. Anybody else would like to ask a question? Somebody from the public? Okay, so I think this is our first, yeah?
I'd also like to introduce as well, I believe he has arrived, one of our lead local partners, Diego Rodriguez, who has been pivotal for helping to bring Fyre Festival 2 to Playa del Carmen. So it'll be great if he could say a few words.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Playa del Carmen. I am a local partner. Just to make sure about Playa del Carmen is the main destination here. We have a really good agreement with Fyre Festival. We want to make Playa great again in this aspect. And just to make sure that Playa del Carmen have everything to make this festival great. What it means, we have 3 international airports close to here, 1 hour between the airports and Playa del Carmen. We have the best hotels, the best brands of the hotels. We have the best partners here. We have been working really hard to make this happen and just to make sure that Playa have everything to share. What we want from this Fyre Festival is to position Playa. Playa right now is improving. Playa right now is innovating. We are bringing a lot of stuff inside Playa del Carmen, and just to work with hard with Fyre Festival is to have the best experience here. As Billy said, sometimes Fyre Festival is not, and it's not just music. It's activities, activation, having interactions with some artists, having interaction with some partners. You will meet Martinas, you will meet Nemesis, you will meet Coralinas, and you will see what we Playa have here. What we want here is to plant that seed with all of the guests of the 1,800 guests here in the first edition in Fyre Festival, and to make sure that Playa del Carmen is one of the biggest cities inside in the world. What we want to share to all of you is Playa have everything to bring us here. Playa have everything to have really good restaurants, really good hotels, really good transportation, everything, and help us to position Playa del Carmen again. Thank you, Billy, for this opportunity. Thank you for all the partners to be part of this amazing project and make this an exit really, I would say in Spanish because my main language is Spanish. Hagamos este festival un caso de éxito.
I will translate a little bit of what he's saying. Let's make this event into a great event, live, éxito. So he wants success out of the event. Let me just say this, though. Honestly, side note, this is giving like high school project. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm listening to a high school project they're trying to do.
Sabemos todos el tema de la media, sabemos todo el tema mediático. ¿Para qué nos hacemos el tema de que no lo es? Aprovechemos esta media a favor de Playa del Carmen. Aprovechemos esto como un caso de éxito y posicionemos Playa del Carmen como uno de los destinos referentes de manera internacional en el mundo.
We understand the media, but let's take advantage of this and let's make this a good event.
Muchas gracias. Thank you, Billy.
Thank you, Diego.
So I think we're coming to an end. Fer, you want to say something? Yes, please.
¿Qué tal? Vamos a hablar ahora en español. El evento va a ser un éxito. Las razones son las siguientes. México es un destino turístico internacional. Quintana Roo es el destino número 1 turístico de Centro y Sudamérica.
Okay, like, so he's speaking in Spanish, but he's like trying to convince the audience that this is going to be an excellent event. We're going to make this an excellent event. It's almost like he's trying to convince everybody and why Mexico is the place to go. I cannot.
Tenemos en Playa del Carmen, en nuestra ciudad, en nuestra casa, 3 aeropuertos internacionales a 1 hora. Tenemos Tulum, tenemos Cancún, tenemos Cozumel.
He's talking about how they have 3 airports from the beach just about an hour away, and he's naming all these airports.
Eso es muy importante. Por eso Playa del Carmen fue escogido por Billy y es escogido por muchísimas empresas.
He said, this is why this is important. This is why Billy chose Playa del Carmen. No, but he chose the other destination prior to Playa. So keep that in mind.
Tanto para invertir como para realizar eventos.
As to invest and for events. So like these guys right here are, it's almost like they're selling this event to these people who I don't even know who the hell these people are. Are these people like hotel people? Are they managers? What are they?
Nosotros además tenemos grandes infraestructuras, comunicaciones, tenemos suficiente hospedaje.
He's like, besides, we have big communication and a lot of hospitality.
No solo para hospedar 2,000 o 3,000 personas que vengan al evento, sino para hospedar 50 o 60,000 personas.
Not only to house 200 or 300 people, but in the thousands. Like he's throwing these numbers. That's crazy. Okay.
Somos un destino turístico internacional de primer nivel.
He's like, we are a destination of tourism number 1 at the highest level.
Y pueden estar seguros que esas son las razones por las que el evento va a ser un éxito.
And you can assure yourself that this is a reason why this event will be successful.
Además de eso, tenemos la gastronomía y el servicio de primer nivel, clubes de playa, restaurantes, hoteles.
He's like, and besides that, we have the economy, we have the restaurants, we have everything.
Y otros servicios, los cuales nos hacen un destino turístico muy fuerte, muy completo, y eso es lo que va a asegurar.
And this is what is going to guarantee a successful event. We have number one services, we have everything, and that's what's going to guarantee a successful event. Look, I'm only paraphrasing what he's saying. He is literally selling this event to these people. Are these people like hotel people? Who are these people? That's what I want to know.
El éxito de este evento. Tengan la tranquilidad de que todo va a salir muy bien y estamos muy contentos por tener este evento en nuestra casa, que es Playa del Carmen, y por supuesto para Martina Beach es un orgullo tener este evento.
He's still selling this event. He's like, be sure that it's going to be a successful event. Everybody stay calm. What the hell?
Y va a ser de lo mejor. Gracias.
And he says it's going to be the best. And the camera shifted up, which is like, can't really see anybody's faces now.
Tengo una pregunta aquí.
The lady says, we have a question here.
Buen día, Rosario Ruiz de la Jornada Maya, un medio local. Preguntarles, la única instalación va a ser Martina, es decir, este es como el lugar donde se van a cabo todos los eventos, y saber que a las empresas locales que estén trabajando con ustedes, si ha habido algunos convenios o acuerdos con hoteles o algún otra, o sea, cómo permea este evento en la economía local de Playa del Carmen.
So she's asking if there has been communication or any type of engagement with local businesses, like what relationships do you guys have so that it's going to benefit the economy in Playa del Carmen?
Hola, muchísimas gracias por la pregunta.
And this is that production, Lost Nights production. He's going to respond.
Van a haber eventos alrededor en diferentes locaciones de Playa del Carmen. Estamos trabajando de la mano con toda la parte de iniciativa privada, así como con la mano del gobierno. Van a haber eventos aquí en Martina, van a haber eventos en Coralina también.
He's saying that there's going to be events in different locations. You'll see, he's naming 2 locations of the events that people are going to see.
Tenemos acuerdos con Nemesis para el hospedaje de nuestros clientes en las villas. También tenemos acuerdos con diferentes hoteles. Okay. Entonces estamos
He's saying that there are arrangements with other hotels. So
trabajando como un frente unido.
We're working like as a united front.
Okay. No solamente en la parte de producción, en la parte de la fundación del evento, que es Billy y su equipo, pero también, como dijimos, hoteles.
Not only the production and Billy and the team, but with the hotels,
restaurantes, beach clubs,
with the hotels, beach clubs, restaurants,
servicios de transporte,
transportation services,
servicios de diferentes tipos de aventuras y obviamente importantísimo con el gobierno local y con la seguridad local.
¿Alguien más?
Okay, and he says it's because it's very important, and then he kind of cut off, so I couldn't really listen to that last part.
¿Más?
She's asking if there's any more questions.
Sí.
Perdón, la adquisición de boletos, ¿cómo están atendiendo ese tema?
Eso
They're asking about the tickets. How are you guys handling the tickets?
directamente en la página de Fyre, fire.mx.
He says that the tickets are directly with the webpage. He gives the webpage address.
Pueden encontrar todos los boletos y todo el proceso para hacer la compra.
He says you guys can ask about the tickets and inquire about ticket sales there. So this is an initiative to kind of keep this going and call this place Fyre Home. And I have to kind of wonder, like, I don't know, like what was why Mexico? There's other, like I think it's interesting that Billy has chosen Mexico, right? Or chooses other places other than the United States. I mean, that's just my thought.
Es un mundo abierto comercial. Esperemos que muchos empresarios vengan a hacer trabajos en Playa del Carmen y Playa del Carmen siga creciendo como lo ha hecho siempre, ¿no?
Giovanni Serna para Indie Row MX. Hablando un poco de los tickets, ¿ya se encuentran actualmente disponibles para que la gente los pueda comprar? ¿Y desde cuándo, cuál es el precio más bajo al más alto? Y nos podrías explicar un poco las diferencias de más o menos de los precios, qué te incluye, por ejemplo, para que la gente pueda conocer, se pueda acercar y pueda adquirir los tickets para este evento?
He's asking about ticket pricing and what these prices include, and that way people are aware of what's being offered.
Sí, por supuesto. Ya hay, sí, los tickets están a la venta. Empiezan los boletos desde $1,400 y van subiendo en diferentes escalas. Los tickets, bueno, obviamente incluyen acceso a todo el festival. Hay algún grupo de boletos que incluyen el hospedaje. Hay otro grupo de boletos que incluye inclusive el viaje completo, incluye la villa, incluye tu hotel, comida, all inclusive.
So he's breaking down the tickets, which I'm not even going to get into, but basically he's just explaining that every ticket kind of comes in different packages. There's some that include with the flight, some that includes with the yacht. There's different tickets and whatnot, and he goes from the lowest to the highest.
Mira, realmente está muy bien explicado en la página. Ahí con entrar a fyre.mx y irse a la parte de tickets, ahí está toda la información de cada uno de ellos.
He's directing people to the website so that they can get more information about those tickets.
Gracias, Alejandra Morales de We Are Playa. Bueno, veo que lo que dijeron de ser una experiencia y que realmente esto es muy mediático, ¿no? Y estamos pues dándole la vuelta al sentido. Qué bueno que eligieron un destino como Playa del Carmen porque efectivamente tiene mucha infraestructura. Hemos hablado un poquito de los tickets y demás, pero hay...
Okay, so she's got a question, but she's kind of going long-winded, basically saying, you know, it's great that you guys are explaining everything and that Playa del Carmen is the best place. So she's going to get to that question.
¿Hay algún DJ o alguien confirmado para el evento?
Sí.
She's asking for confirmations about a DJ in music, I guess.
Sí. Hay múltiples artistas y DJs confirmados para el evento. Sin embargo, como mencionaba hace un momento, el punto de esta conferencia de prensa, por lo mismo que dices, la historia y el miedo de la gente por la experiencia anterior.
So basically, he's saying, yes, it's already been confirmed. However, the point of this conference, a press conference, is to really just address people's concerns, fears about prior time, and also, you know, to get to inform the people.
Que no nos alejamos de ella, es la realidad, ¿no? El punto de esta conferencia de prensa son las bases del festival.
So he's like, the point of this conference is just the basis to the festival.
Estructura que tiene Playa del Carmen, los aeropuertos que tenemos, los servicios de transporte, las experiencias culinarias. Ese es el punto de esta conferencia de prensa. Y los artistas, sí hay artistas confirmados. Sin embargo, escogimos no anunciarlos ahorita, se van a anunciar la próxima semana. Como te dije, queremos plantar las bases del festival.
So here he says, you know, the artists will not be announced today. They'll be announced maybe next week. We're just trying to set the basis of, explain the basis and the structure of this festival.
Y la próxima semana entramos en temas un poquito más divertidos, por decirlo así.
¿Más preguntas? Okay, I don't think we have any more questions, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's the official kickoff, and it's quite exciting. So I think this is it. We're closing the first conference for Fyre 2 Festival. Billy, I don't know if you want to jump back in or should we play the video? Yeah, he's coming up. Cool.
I just wanted to come back and say thank you very much, everybody, for attending. And I really want to thank from the bottom of my heart all of the partners who are up here on stage today. There is a very large team that's been working to build Fyre, and it takes a lot of bravery to stand up to the heat of everything that Fyre brings. So the importance of today is why we're all here and why we're doing Fyre. And for me, it's paying back those I owe. For the partner, it's bringing the vision to life and connecting a couple of thousand people from around the world on Playa del Carmen. Thank you to Playa del Carmen for hosting us. Playa is officially on fire, and I hope to see you guys in a couple of months. Thank you.
¡Woo! Muchas gracias a todos. Tenemos un catering muy rico, por si quieren pasar a comer frutita, desayunar. Y muchas gracias a los socios de negocio que están aquí, al oficial Tassinari que nos honra con su presencia, bienvenido, y a Fer que hoy está hosteando el espacio, está maravilloso, ¿no? Qué lugar más lindo. Muchas gracias a todos, gracias Los Knights, gracias a ustedes por venir.
Gracias.
So I kind of wonder what's in it for these guys too, right? Because they're over here presenting this, they must be getting like, I mean, clearly they're getting paid, right? But it's like they're willfully overlooking the stuff that happened in the Bahamas, or they don't really give a shit. That's what it is. So somebody doesn't get paid. That's what's gonna happen. Anyways. Now, the last video is this one right here.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have an important Fyre update and news regarding the talent performing at Fyre 2. First, I am so grateful to be bringing together 1,800 people who not only have the courage to take a chance on me, but have the courage to prove the impossible possible and the courage to be a part of history. Before we get into the lineup news, I need to discuss what happened this week. On Thursday, we hosted a press conference at the Martina Beach Club, which is one of the official venues for Fyre 2. Our production, venue, and hospitality partners and the government were all there and all spoke on their plans for Fyre 2. This week, we will begin to release the lineup. We'll have DJs, rappers, reggae artists, pop stars, but also athletes, divers, models, pilots, and creators who will lead the experiences for our guests.
Okay.
Fyre
That was March 30th. So where's the lineup?
is all about these intimate experiences. We'll have dozens of artists in a private party-like setting. Fyre is all about the people you'll meet, the memories you'll make, and the stories that you will be able to tell for the rest of your life. Guys, Fyre 2 can only happen once. Once it's sold out, that's it. There's no wait list. And just like the battle I'm fighting every day, there are no more chances. If you
But the guy already said in the press conference that you guys are trying to make Fyre a permanent home in Playa del Carmen. So okay.
you and your friends want to ATV through the jungle with the Super Bowl champion,
There's no jungles in Playa del Carmen.
if you want to swim with the sharks with the pop star,
There might be sharks. Now I don't know about the pop star.
or if you want to learn MMA in the beach with the UFC champion,
Well, there's the beach, but who's the MMA fighter?
DM me and I will personally help you and your friends get set up. Let's make history, everybody. Good.
He's literally walking. He's like this guy. I don't know what to say. Okay, I guess this is the website, new and improved, right? And I want to see about. Do we have a lineup yet? Hold up. Tickets, Fyre experience, how it works, accommodations, merchandise, partners, frequently asked questions. They have the dates of when this is going to happen. Okay. Frequently asked questions. Let's see. Location is Playa del Carmen. They put the coordinates. Who are the celebrities? Fyre experience. Water adventure, extreme sports, leisure, wellness, culture, creative activities. Okay, there's the merch store. Trusted. There's Martina Beach. Frequently asked questions. Let's see. Do we have any celebrities get in touch? Yeah, we don't have a celebrity lineup yet. At all. At all. Cute website. I mean, it's a cute little thing website. It's very interactive when you move your mouse and whatnot, but we don't have a celebrity lineup yet. We do have an article though that was released just today actually regarding now Billy McFarland is fighting with Mexican officials. This was today. Look, it's classified as a scam. Guys, they're saying that this is supposed to take place like at the end of May, but there hasn't been anything whatsoever. And then they changed the location. So then when they changed the location, they went straight to I guess Playa del Carmen, and they have some officials there. Billy wrote on the Fyre Festival IG page. Okay. But please note there has not been any outside of merch. Like they're putting pictures of Haley Bieber. This is the Fyre Festival page, right? This is Haley Bieber. These people aren't even part of it at all. It's a lot of false advertisement. Like it's a lot of models and whatnot. They focus on the aesthetic instead of the event. So the day of the event is like, what happens here? Look at, I mean, this is really
nice. Instead, like the aesthetics, Playa is on fire, but there's nothing else to it. Somebody said in the comments, how is the festival next month and you haven't announced a musical guest yet? LOL, who in the right mind is sorry spending thousands of dollars on tickets without even knowing this information? It's hard to feel sorry for people getting conned if they're buying tickets on faith. That's the question that I have. But listen, the locals are like in there. I guess they're for it. They're all for it. The aesthetics, it's all aesthetics, but is this thing actually happening? And then you have these like individuals there that, I mean, that was a whole press conference. Billy couldn't be there, but I guess he did fly his people down there for 6 months, or do they already live there? Because all of them knew Spanish, okay? They probably all lived there and they were like, well, we'll help you out since we're locals. Just give us a cut of something. Something's off about this whole thing, guys. Something's off about this whole thing. And I don't know. There's no announcement yet on who's going to perform. We're still waiting. Everybody's waiting. Like, you guys are buying tickets, at least the people that are buying tickets, and you don't even know who's performing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do y'all think and make of this? I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.